when people get upset at the so-called patriarchy, I'm like, screw your little patriarchy concept of what was happening a couple of years ago. It was the same, except that the man was more important. There was two slaves, man slave, woman slave. The man slave was more important because we needed human resource workers. We needed somebody to cut trees, we need somebody to cut roads, and the woman doesn't do that. So we privileged supposedly him, and then they call this patriarchy. There's no such thing. It's always been the same thing. It's an intelligence that is using men and women as a resource. At some point, the man is to be used more because we need him more, and she's whatever. And now, okay, we don't need this fool, and we want to bring her up because it's more convenient for where we're at in our system. You take your hole, we don't need you, shut up. And that's the key. And now they want, again, men and women to fight, and there was the patriarchy this and the matriarchy this. It's like, no. I understand. When you're closer up, it looks like this. For a few hundred years, maybe 1,000 years, during the so-called Christian movement, this is a patriarchy of, no, you got to go a little deeper and understand what's really going on. And you can't look at it from just what it appears on the outside. Because at the end of the day, and I've been saying this for a long time, dude, the man and the woman is a slave. They were subjugated to this authority, supposed authority, except that the man had a little more value. Yeah. Does it make he's not a slave? No, he's useful now more than her. She's replaceable. We can get another one to have the baby, but we need as many of these fools to go fight our wars, to cut our trees, to build our roads, to build our buildings, to think. We need more of them. This is just a cow. Just get another one and have her pregnant, and it's enough so that we can have new men to forge our empire. Now the empire has been constructed, the technology has been built. Now you have machines who are beginning to think better than the man. And now what we need is to harmonize and seal the deal. And we don't want this man who's always posing a problem. Let's put her in charge. But in order to put her in charge, this is the key. She cannot be a woman. She has to be a man. But she's a man-woman. She's a womb man. So that woman, she's no longer a woman. The woman of society is not a woman. She's a man. She's a man in a woman's body, but she has been conditioned to think like the man slave. Conditioned to think like the man slave, not a real man, the man slave, who believes in the illusion of the system. And now she behaves like a man, wants the same thing as a crazy man, not a sane man. A sane man who doesn't want the madness of the system. It's very alluring, but like I said, which God are you choosing?